What's up, everybody? Cryo, Cody, what's going on? Let's see here. Alright, before I get started here, real quick, wanted to give a quick shout out to Jurek34. Happy holidays to you, Jurek. Thanks for watching the vids. I do appreciate it. Anyway, let's go ahead and get this thing rolling here. I don't even know where I'm at. I'm on floor 34. Let's see what we get. Baltimore Ace, what up? See, we got hex throwers out the wazoo. It's pretty much getting close to time to switch over to having an EV in the deck. It just seems like that is the right thing to do. But I'm not quite ready yet. I'm not going to do it here today. Young King, what's going on? So basically my walls are going to take a beating. They're going to get walloped. I don't remember exactly the DU I have here, but this map hasn't been in the rotation for me for a little while. 50 stars away from Vicious Strikes. Grats. That's awesome. Let's see. I'm still sliming it up. Bees, slimes, and all that business. Let's do this. No cyborgs there. I did have the pilot up there, but I don't have... Yeah, it resets all your gear there, Baltimore Ace. I mean, that's a prestige system. That's what a prestige system does. Basically wipes all your stuff. Trains are coming. I'm telling you, all I really have to do is hit the stream button and the train starts going. I just do not get it. Why am I jinxed so bad with this damn train? What's up, Azrael? Yeah, I don't plan on pushing the floors at all until they add that reset feature in. In fact, when they add that reset feature in, I may actually quit prestiging until they make some changes to it. I mean, I agree with you all. It's very underwhelming the amount of bonuses you get, and I mean, I see what Trendy's saying. You can get absurdly powerful in the long run, but I mean, the long run is like thousands of hours. It's not like you're going to be able to play for a few hundred hours and you're going to be there. It's literally thousands of hours. So, I mean, I know that they're going to tweak it. They're going to make some changes to it. I just hope they do that as soon as their holiday break is done. Well, that's pretty much the requirements there, Nico. They're all good heroes. But if you like the way he looks and you think it looks fun, then that's definitely the right hero for you to get. Eventually, if you keep playing, you're going to want all the heroes, so definitely go with what looks the most fun to you. Anyway, I think we're all good. See if this holds up. It looks like I'm in a new bracket as far as mobs go. Well, I haven't seen this map in a while anyway, so I'm assuming I am. I do have hex throwers now. So it's going to be constant tree repairs here. I think... Damn train. I personally think it would be better if... Good lord. Why do I even bother talking? Conductor says no. Anyway, if the XP bonuses were bigger, you know, like the whole point of it is get your Ascension caps way up. But then after you grind all this time to get your Ascension caps way up, then you need to grind all that Ascension to fill all those points. So it's, you know, I mean, like I said, the potential for massive amounts of power can be there, but it's just such a long way away, you know? I mean, there's no doubt that you know, by the time it's over, I'll be at least twice as powerful as I was before this update came. But it's a matter of how much of my sanity am I going to lose to straight grind before it gets to that point. Thanks for following there, the Red Bunny. I do appreciate it very much. Anyway, for those of you who are not yet entered, there's a giveaway. EV2, Dryad, and an EV2 skin, I believe it is, that ends tonight, just after my late night stream. So, exclamation giveaway in chat will give you a link to the video. And all you have to do is be subscribed to the channel, to the YouTube channel, and just post a comment on that video. Yeah, it looks fine. Alright, Nico, have a good night. Thanks for swinging by. That's what I was thinking about as well, Cody. Just trying to max out my defense power. And to be honest with you, I can probably do that before they return from holiday break. All the trendies are off now until after New Year's. So we won't be getting any more updates or hot fixes or anything. Now, obviously, the job never ends, so they're still working. But they're doing it from home, ideally, I believe. Scarnash. Scarnash is new. I don't think I've seen him yet, or maybe I just haven't gotten him. I would assume Scarnash would come as soon as the Assassins did. Well, that would defeat the whole purpose. They definitely won't allow you to keep your Ascension points. It wouldn't be a prestige system. I mean, the gear that you lose is nothing. It's the Ascension that you're giving up to gain the power. So you have to give something up. You know, so that's never going to happen, I'm pretty sure. But what I would like to see, what I think would be a good idea, is if they... Well, first off, they've already talked about it, but... making it so, first off, you get an option to retry map 3 if you lose it. Because it's absurd when you lose to go back. And you guys know how often I derp. I've lost so many matches just from half watching a TV show or whatever at the same time and not building a lane. And then map over, I spend another hour to get back to where I was. That's just really, really irritating. In addition to that, I do think that the XP bonus buff should be more. Yeah, it's not about the AP bonuses. Those are just just a bonus on the top there, Azrael. It's about the Ascension caps. I mean, the difference between 140 Ascension cap and 999 Ascension cap is absurd. Oh man, gonna do DD1 and DD2. DD1 had a bunch of changes. The community development team is, they're always hard at work. In fact, I think they either have another update that either just hit or one that's coming. I'm not really sure what's in it. I don't play DD1 anymore. I rage quit when they got rid of the whole, when they took all the loot off the ground and auto sold it all. I was done. More Scarnash, what the heck? Anyway, I know there's going to be some changes to Onslaught and Ancient Power and how it all works. But it's just a matter of what. I was talking to some folks, and I said I thought that the XP bonus should be at least doubled to 10%. And they're like, 10%? Hell, it should be a minimum at like 25%. And after thinking about it, I mean, yeah, why not? You know, when you look at it, the system's designed for you to do the Ancient Power thing 50 times. Even if you're like super speed grinding and you actually manage to go through all 50 times without losing your sanity, it's going to take you like 2,000 hours. I mean, 2,000 hours. You know, that's more time than most of the long-term players have even put into DD2. You know? Yeah, that's an interesting thought too, Azrael. Like if the first one was a big number, like 50%. I mean, I'd be cool with that too. I still think, I think after you prestige 10 times, the bonus should be significant. You know, you should be getting to floor 65 at like 600, 700 Ascension, in my opinion. Like where, like right now you get to, with my reset value, I get to floor 65 at like 300. And my reset value is higher than most. Yeah, and resetting earlier. I mean, even floor 60, floor 55, whatever. I mean, it'll never go to floor 55, I don't think. But I think floor 60 maybe is possibly realistic. I'm at a dead spot. Well, and it's not really meant to be. I don't think there, Azrael. It's not meant to be super challenging at the beginning. Oops. Not in corrupt form. That's not going to help. What the heck? Guess I better heal that tree, huh? There we go. I got my buttons figured out now. I just mentioned how I kind of hit a dead spot. Well, you have to add something for the time sink, basically. What was that? 12,720. Guess I'll throw that right there. I hate to get rid of that. What have I got over here? I think I'll leave that medallion on there. I mean, they got to give you some kind of time sink, or the system wouldn't be special. I mean, if they allowed you to skip all those floors, then, you know, you'd be at 50 prestiges, like, in no time. Like, a week, you know, or whatever. You'd be up way up there. See, wave 5 already. Yeah, but if you just go through trials, Azrael, it brings you to floor 34, not floor 55, is the deal. If you go through trials now, Mutt and Daniel just did it. He said if you go through trials now and you unlock Chaos 7, it drops you in at floor 34. What's going on, Light Rain? That's just how it was the first time. That's not how it is on do-overs. Or at least that's what Mutt and Daniel said. Or maybe it was a bug or something. Yeah, you're going to get those targeted shards for sure in Trials. I like the whole thought of Onslaught. The loot and everything feels good, and the progression feels good. And when you think about it, going from 1 to 65, it takes about 30 to 40 hours. So, I mean, it's not like it's an absurd amount of time. But when you look at having to do that same 40 hours 50 times, that's where it just turns into craziness. What's up, Joe? $12.6. They're inching up a little bit, but I'm just not getting very many good upgrades. Well, there's floor 34. Moving on. My problem isn't the amount of time it takes to get from 1 to 65, really. Now, I do think it should be lower. I personally would like to see the floor requirement lower. So many tough choices here. I don't think any of these are really upgrades, though. I mean, maybe just a marginal one when you take in the substats and all. I'm gonna eliminate any doubt there. What's going on there, Panda? Let's see, geodes. Yeah, but it's something that's... My point is, it's something that's obtainable, Azrael. It, you know, it's not like it's like hundreds of hours just to prestige once. You'll get a bunch of minimum ascension from your first time there, Joe. From your first time prestiging, you'll get 1 minimum ascension, or 3 minimum ascension for every 50 ascension points you have. So you'll end up getting a big chunk just from that, since your ascension's so high. Let's see. Now, pressing that up, of course, the best way to do it is to increase your floors. Yeah, it does seem like you get a lot of repeats. I agree there. Old Joe's got me wanting to try out 7 Days to Die again. It's been so many years since I played that. Been a long time. Yeah, I mean, that would work too. Either increasing the minimum ascension or increasing the amount from that ascension bonus. I agree with that. I mean, increasing the minimum ascension every time would definitely be significant as well. I'd like all these guys to be dead up front here. Should have moved. Let me move these trees out closer. I don't want them to be able to take those hex thrower shots. That's spammy enough? That's pretty damn spammy. Oops, I didn't get anything over here yet. I went too heavy. I went too ham on the spam. Yeah, Dryad's pretty solid for sure. Leaves me 5 over here. Got cyborgs here, so spread these out a little. Hitting the wall close enough. I think it'll work. I mean, I guess we'll see. We will see. That's what? That's a lot of bees. 7 bees and 2 slimes, even being a double lane, is pretty OP. Yeah, bees work against air, but they're unreliable. Their AI is a little funky, and a lot of times, like, there's a flying mob. It just made it into like here. Yeah, see, they're just sitting there and not going up and hitting those flyers. So they will hit. You know, they will hit flyers. If I would have built them higher up in the air, they probably would have hit it. What's going on there, Ami? Let's see here. Oh, Omni put the grind in. He had, Omni had the mutt carry going on, didn't he? Mastery's too boring for you, Joe. Fair enough. Chaos 1 Mastery was pretty easy. There's like one map that might throw you off at all. Actually, looks like it's holding up strong here. You'll probably catch back up this weekend, Omni. I'm going to get that Star Wars campaign recorded. That'll take me a day. I mean, it'll only take me... The campaign's only supposed to be about 5 hours, but it'll take me a day to record and edit and all that crap. Just to process the videos will take several hours. But I'm looking forward to that. And it'll be a nice little reprieve from the grind here. I've been grinding it. I've been grinding it pretty heavily since Onslaught launched. There we go. There's an upgrade finally. Get my walls a little bit fatter. At 19. Oh, I was looking at the medallion. Oh, that's crappy. I saw 12.9. I thought that was for the totem. Actually, that wouldn't have been an upgrade anyway. But that'll go in somewhere here. Throw it in right there. Let's see. We got some bossery coming. A little Malthus action. Just gonna spam these around. Haven't lost since 57 last reset. Well, I mean, why would you lose the easy maps? That's you only went to 65. I mean, why would you lose the easy ones? I did that too. I went from 66 to 72, and then 72 I derped and lost and said to hell with it and reset. This time I'm only going to go to 65. I mean, I won't be getting much on my XP caps, so I'll only be going up by like 6. But I mean, right now I'm concerned whether or not I'll ever have the Ascension to fill them. You know, without some heavy-duty double XP weekend stuff going, and I still would like to see some changes to the XP buffs. The gold buff I'm fine with. That 5%, whatever. That'll work. But the XP buff I just wish was higher. Assault on Throne Room with every time now. Now I just skip it. If it's map 1 of a floor, I don't even do it. But Assault on Throne Room, if you have Game Ogre, every time I do it, Ogre teleports to the core instantly the second I hit G for the first wave. Well, it's even higher than that, Joe, when you think about the crit chance and the gambits. It's like 600. Well, you figure it was 210 before. It's 210, which is crit chance and the gambits. And then, so it's 420 on top of that, so it'd be 630. Before it matters. But I mean, that's definitely where the power comes from, though. So it's, I mean, it's grind on top of grind, and that's, I mean, we can only get so much of that before we lose interest. Yeah, you go back and play Trials at 54. I put up a video this morning. Maybe you should watch there, Omni. I know you don't watch my videos anymore. You shouldn't do Trials at all until you get to 54. And then after you clear 54, go back to Chaos 7, get yourself some 22k relics, and then head back over for the final push. Is my suggestion anyway. Well, what you have to do is you just have to decide that point of where you want to push the floors. Like, some people are pushing the floors up front, where pushing the floors up front, in my opinion, is not really a long-term thought. It depends on how long you plan on playing the game, to be honest. Now, when this first came out, I planned on grinding all the way to 50, but now, if there's not changes to it, there's no way I'll get to 50 prestiges. Well, I think the best time for that is probably not in the middle of a live stream then, don't you think, Omni? But yeah, it's grind on grind on grind. It's an excessive amount of grind. I mean, we're talking hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. Yeah, it's just about getting hit. The health scaling doesn't go up. Or, I mean, it does go up, but it's not significant. The real power increase from the mobs, from the floor increases, are in the damage they deal. Because it just gets boring, Azrael. It's a nice change of pace, prestiging, and going to doing something different. It got really, really boring for me. And, you know, I'm not allowed to say things because of non-disclosure agreement, but remember, this is not my first experience with Onslaught. I've seen double the floors that anyone else has achieved yet. Just quit talking, Omni. Jesus. You asked if I had gone to trials before, so I told my suggestion. Now you're just blathering all over the place. There we go. There's a little upgrade. And a blue box, too. I'm not in the RPG there, Azrael, if that's what you're referring to. Nobody in the RPG made it up that high, though. I know that for a fact. Let's see. I think I'm going to go ahead and take that. But anyway, what I was saying was the health scaling does not go up that much. So as long as you don't get hit, or your defenses don't get hit, I mean, theoretically, you could make it to ridiculous floors. But it's all about, you know, you get punched in the face, it's all over. Not if you kill him at the spawn. Stuff like Yeti, you gotta spawn kill him. Once you get up that high. A proximity, wall leech. Brittle. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with, well, I mean, you can kill a 80 mil Yeti right now in like 2 seconds. So a 200 mil Yeti should take, what, 5 seconds? I mean, their health is nothing. You know, their health doesn't, the difference between floor 100 and floor 200 in health is not that significant. It's that their damage is overly significant. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, we just need to change the topic there, Azrael, because, like I said, I'm under an NDA of things that I can't say. So I'm just not going to talk about it anymore. But I have seen floors, legitimately played floors twice as high as anyone has made it yet. And that probably is saying too much right there. This map, it feels like you got just so much DU. Extra bees. Actually, I didn't put any bees over on this side. Oh, yeah, I did. 2 more. What's going on there, Shiyan? Welcome. And another 40. I think I'll just go another slime down here. Sliming it up. But, I mean, long story short, they got to make changes. If they don't make changes, people will just continue to hate on the mode in the expansion. So, I mean, they know that. They're not trying to piss everybody off. They're doing what they think is the right thing to do. You know? And then seeing how the community responds. Yeah, there's been some big changes here over the last, depending on how long you've been gone. Of course, Trials came back in February, and then Onslaught mode finally now. It's not, Onslaught isn't what a lot of people were thinking it was going to be. And I mean, I like the basic concept of the new system. I don't have a problem with not having to go 4 hours on one map, you know? I'm good with the map ending and being able to move on. I'm just gonna spam this all right here. Call it good. Yeah, I agree there, Joe. I was surprised when I first heard about it. I wasn't expecting a system like this at all. What's going on there, Clash? Welcome. There we go. Oh, nice, Baltimore. Nothing wrong with that. Rejection, what up? Need to get a Dryad. I got a Dryad giveaway going right now. It ends tonight. Over on YouTube. Exclamation giveaway in chat. We'll get you a link to it. Let's see. Got a Dryad, a EV2, and what else was it? Oh, Plexus monk skin that's going out tonight. Nah, it's for all platforms. The winners will be announced right on the video. I will reply to the winning comments, and then the winners will be required to contact me. What's going on there, Nick? It's because you've completed Chaos 7 once before. It's just unlocked to that point. It's not where you should be starting. Floor 55 is actually, yeah, floor 55. Floor 54 actually is the start of Chaos 7. Well, awesome. Well, welcome to the Twitches. $12.9. Here's a little bit better, but blue. My walls are the only thing I haven't been putting a blue quality item on. I'll put blues on anything else, but I don't want to put blues on my walls. It's random, their clash. Now I'm gonna screen them. If someone puts something obscene there and it randomly picked them as the winner, I will re-roll. You know what, Joe? She hasn't made any of those brownie donuts since that first day. The donut maker has found a home in a cabinet, and there's been no more brownie donuts. She just stared at me now. I don't get what you're saying, dear. Oh. She's like, what, is your arms broke? It says right on the side of the... It says right on the side of the donut maker, not to be used by anyone that's overly juicy. Well, I do appreciate it there, Joe, that's for sure. Let's see, we got some more fat loots. Let's see here. Oh, crap. Why am I opening shards? What the hell? I'm littering up my inventory with shardage. 25. I think I'm going to keep the one I have. I'll use that one. Holy crap, $200 at C's Candies this Christmas? Woo! That is some candy. This is 35 now, Phoenix. All to be eaten in less than 30 minutes? That'd be painful. Whoop. That would be difficult to do. The ghost mobs, they move so slow. It's like, I mean, unless you put your walls right on top of the spawn, there's just no chance they're going to make it to the walls. They're just going to be steamrolled long before. 8 pounds of chocolate. Yeah, I think that would be, that'd be some serious medical conditions there if you drained 8 pounds of chocolate in 30 minutes. You'd like be permanently diabetic for the rest of your life or something. Something bad, that's for sure. And would you believe, after all this, I still haven't gotten... I still have yet to get a one of those stupid pets. I've had a 22,976. I actually found the best relic I've ever seen on my last Ancient Power run through. It was 22,976 and it was 9,500 plus on every substat. Just good stuff. It was almost worth not resetting and doing the Ancient Power thing just to be able to keep that. Such a beast piece. Yeah, the blue zappy looking orcs. I decided too that if I get this map and I get hex throwers here and it's map 1, I'm gonna skip it as well. I'm tired of hex throwers throwing at my core from inside the spawn. That's just irritating. Psy-hacks, what do we got down there? Throwers down there. Just give them a close target to throw at. Or do we have hex throwers here? No. Yeah, I'm trying to avoid adding another hero to the deck. So, I would rather just skip it than have to throw an EV into the deck. That, and you shouldn't have to throw a reflect right there. It's screwed up that they force you to. Kind of like Bastille, you know? That's way too many bees right there. Well, either rethink your build there, Clash, or do 44 again and get better loot. Would be my suggestion. I haven't had any issues on the new map yet, but I've been spawn camping that map pretty good too, so I'm giving them something else to throw at between me and the core. Yeah, I'm not really spawn camping it, but you know what I'm saying. I'm putting walls before. Oh, I spent all the DU and didn't do anything up there yet. I'm putting walls in between, or before it gets to the core. I'm using reflex then anyway, though, so then it's not a big deal. I don't mind. Man, I tell you, these trains are fierce today. I went way overkill on the bees up here. That only leaves me 100. I need to come up with more DU. How many did I put down here? 104. That's 160, but what do I got up here? I got cyborgs up here too. I mean, I guess I could always just kill this lane. Do I have 2 sky guards? Oh, I do have 2 sky guards. There's the problem. Derp. That'll do it. I think I'm just gonna park up here. Oh, it's been non-stop, the trainage today. It's been absolutely non-stop ever since about 30 minutes before stream time. In fact, I'm going to mute you guys again in a sec. Yeah, I tell you what, the train noise is real today. Sorry about that all. I'm just going to leave it on unless it has any ear-bleeding loud stuff. Alright, siege roller up top. It's gone again for the moment, but we'll see. You know he'll be back. The slimes, of course, help out quite a bit on the siege rollers. Now, it won't the way I've got it built over there on this map, but a lot of lanes, the slimes will allow you just to ignore those siege rollers. Your gear gets reset back to chaos or to end campaign quality. All your everything with an upgrade value gets reset to 1. Shards, pets, all that, and you get a permanent account buff. There's a bunch of videos on my channel about it. Too far in. Come on, assassin. Dang it. Well, maybe I am going to have to rely on that slime to get the job done here. Yeah, and like Light Rain said, it's optional, of course. You don't have to do it unless you don't want. A lot of people have been very against it. And have just decided to push the floors higher. I'm looking at it more long term. You know, I want to get to floor 200 and 300 and whatnot. Nope, not at all. Yeah, it just depends on how long you can put up with the grind, to be honest with you. If you don't, like Azrael said, if you don't plan on playing 1,000 hours, then there's no point. You know, just don't even bother. Well, you never go down here, Bryn. Your minimum ascension that you start at, you always have that. Well, you just got to remember it's based off of your... It does seem low, Joe, I agree. But remember, it's based off of your ascension and your gear. So it's designed more... I mean, when you look at it as far as getting to the 999 caps, then it's a much bigger number. But it's not... You know, getting to the 999 caps is more significant of an increase than 5% will ever be. I agree with you there for sure. I don't plan on pushing as far as I can anymore until they add a retry feature in. It's just, it's too irritating. To me, it's more irritating losing map 3 because of something stupid. And having to go back and do map 1 over again than it is resetting your Ascension. I'm just saying, that frustrates me to no end. Because I don't want to, you know, I don't want to sit here. It's a grind game. Grind games are not meant where there's zero room for error and you must be perfect all the time. Grind games are meant to just grind, you know? And that aspect of it absolutely drives me nuts. And I've reset back down to map 1 on, you know, floor 70 or whatever so many damn times due to something stupid that I'm just not even going to attempt to push it again until they fix that or change that. Oh, that sucks. Disconnect opening your map 3 chest. That sucks. That's probably the way to do it there, Light Rain, is just to set yourself a floor goal. See, that's the problem. Mine, now I've been resetting too, but my floor goals have been too high. I've been trying to go 15 floors a day. Which, you know, when you get into the higher tiers, that's not, you know, you get past like floor 70, I don't think that's possible. There's just not enough time to do it, since every time is 3. All those videos are all already done there, Johnny. There's no new mobs in the game, so it's, as far as how you fight the different mobs, you follow the rules of trials. There's zero difference. There's no new mobs. So you just follow the rules of trials. So if you got cyborgs, don't spam a bunch of traps in front of them. You know, if you got geodes, don't put a bunch of cannons in front of them. But it's nothing new. They're not new either, Light Rain. They're from the incursion. There's 0 new mobs. Every mob that comes in is already in the game. Well, try to prove me wrong there then, Herobrine. Because I don't think you can do it. If you can get from floor 65 to floor 80 in one day, I will be truly impressed. But yeah, compared to Trials, but I mean, there's nothing new to the game. You know? The only thing new to the game is just the mode itself. But I don't know. I'm anxious to see what changes they make. I wish they would have made more changes before they left on the holiday break. Well, not only is it 45 maps, Joe, it's 45 maps that takes you a long time to build. It's not like you just slam the stuff down and go like the trials were, you know. $15 times 3 is 45 there, Herman. Your math is bad. Math is math. Yeah, every floor past 60 is 3. Come on, give me that dumb egg. I've been getting lots of boxes. But nothing good in them.